Her smile shines as bright as the stars at night. Her heart is as kind as can be. She has the patience of a saint, but if you push her, oh Lordy. A straight talker is smiling. She's the salt of the earth. Make no mistake, she matters. Catch Smiley's story on a live stream. Oh boy, that girl can matter. Go Smiley. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. Missing posters and stories of heartache and fear. She tells us all of the heartbreaking tears. She can sniff out the guilty from a mile away. If Smiley's on the case, then she's here to stay. She cares about these missing children. She cares deeply about them all. She speaks the truth with integrity. For the truth, she will seek it all. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. Smiley's questions are like a heat-seeking missile. She's going straight for the bullseye. Don't ever believe you can fool her. She's too wise, man, she won't comply. She values freedom like the 4th of July. She values respect even more. If you want to earn a place at Smiley's table, watch the clock, it takes time for sure. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. If you break her trust, you're done for. Trust don't grow back like grass. So don't give Smiley a reason to doubt you, or that friendship will shatter like glass. She's a damn good woman, that much we know. She puts in the hours to bring them kids home. If your child is missing, you want Smiley on the case. She is always willing and she gives so much grace. She's a Smiley, alright. She's a Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. If you're guilty, you better feel fear. She was born and bred in Nashville, but she walks the beaches down in Florida sand. A mother and wife, a daughter, a sister, trying hard to do the best she can. She found her voice with a heavy heart, looking for purpose with trembling hands. And giving this all a new start, moving ahead, speaking for ones who came. And she says, I am who I am, I'll stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be speaking for ones unheard, 'cause she's got a caring heart that won't be turned. Her mom mama fought cancer while she was searching. Stories that needed a gentle voice. We saw summer's name and felt the heart weak and tried to bring light where there was no choice. And when she heard us the best in her sadness rose, she prays for truth through the noise. She'll follow wherever the story goes, seeking their dignity, a child's joy.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Hello, H. Davis. Good morning. Good morning, baby kisses. Hello, anybody in the bushes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Good morning, America. Good morning, Raymond. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. I pray that your day is going good so far. I got my coffee in hand with my little smiley cup face. Happy Saturday, everyone. January 3rd, 2026. Happy Saturday and good morning to you all. If you will, please hit that thumbs up button. Let's go ahead and hit that while we're thinking about it. And let's get these stories out and grow this channel. I really appreciate you all. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing so far today? This is the 3rd day of January. My goodness, it's the 3rd day into this new year. I pray everything's going to be all right. I pray going forward it's going to be good. Good morning, Daffy Dog. Hello, hello. I am great, H. Davis, and I hope your day is great as well. I hope everybody is great as well. If I didn't say hi to you and you're over in the other stream, hello, everybody. I don't know if I can see you or not. I just hope you see me, and I hope you do a thumbs up, and I hope you're drinking your coffee, and I hope all the things are wonderful for you today. Now, listen, I'm sure she'll play replay. I'm sure she's busy right now. I don't know if Susie is here or she's watching, but Susie sent me a picture of her newborn grandbaby last night. So while we were mourning, she was celebrating a life. And I want everybody to put up praying hands. She has a new grandson, blue hearts, and he finally made it into this world just a little bit after 8 p.m. last night. And again, she sent me a photo. So beautiful. I always love to celebrate new life. Babies are wonderful. They are wonderful. So congratulations to you, Susie. He is very handsome. And I want to congratulate his mom, the dad, the family, everybody. Congratulations to Susie. Nothing's like grandchildren. Nothing's like grandchildren ever. If you're lucky enough to have them, you're special, honey. You're special. So, congratulations to Susie. We love you over here, Susie. And don't forget it. I hope this baby thrives and is very well and healthy in life and has a beautiful, beautiful life. So happy New Year to you. That's the best gift ever. Happy New Year to you. So also, I want to say happy birthday to everyone with birthdays today. I know our friend Andrea has a birthday today, and I want to say happy birthday to her before we start. So happy birthday, beautiful Andrea. She's beautiful. I saw her in person. She's beautiful. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. And to anybody else that's having a birthday, happy birthday to you. That's what I like to hear. Good news. Good news. We're not going into good news, though. So I wanted to talk about some breaking news. It broke last night. It was breaking yesterday. I did see it, but we were doing other things. But this story does need to be told, and I'm going to tell it today. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Hey, Kimberly, thank you for coming in. I love seeing you all. Please hit that thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. That is all free. This is a very sad story. It's out of Waverly, Tennessee, and the news is still coming out. Come out yesterday morning, all day yesterday, and it's still coming out. It's sad. It's very sad. I grew up in Nashville, and I always went over to Waverly. My friends' parents, they had a camp there at the campground. They owned a place, and I always went. You've probably heard me talk about it early on in the earlier years I was on here. I would go sleep there. They would have all their little deers and all the animals up and everything on the walls. You know how they did, or some still do back then. I was scared to go to sleep because every time it looked like them eyes would be following you everywhere. But no, when I went to Waverly, that was some of the best times of my life. That was my friend that grew up behind me. He got killed in a car wreck very young, and I never really got over that. Our families was really, really, really close. And, it was just sad. But I remember also being in Waverly. We would go swimming. We would do all the things, and we had supervision. But that's where I almost drowned one time. You've heard me talk about that too. Got in one of the currents there, and that current was carrying me off, and I was being swept away. I was saved. I'll never forget that. I was little, and I was saved, and I was pulled out of the water. And, again, thank God we had supervision. People watched their kids and others' kids then. However, that never stopped me. I was a water duck, and I made all my children water ducks. I'm just saying, it didn't stop me. But I never will forget who saved my life, and I just never will forget that. But I love going to Waverly. There used to be, I don't know anymore. They've had floods. They've had their share of tragedies. When we went in from Nashville, There was a little fish restaurant there, and we would always, good morning, why's the lady and everybody coming in? Baby kisses, everybody. They always would stop there, and we would always eat there. It was a great place to eat. It was just very good, very good. I loved my childhood. Thank God I had the childhood I did. I loved it. Family, friends, neighbors, everything back in those days was great. Nothing like they are now, just saying. But I love Waverly. I even went up there, really close to there, just to about, it's been about, I think it's been over 10 years now. I think it's been right at 10 years, but went up there, instead of staying in Nashville, found a little place there online. We had a dancing goat. You've heard me talk about that. I just love it. And this is Humphrey counties that we're talking about. And if you still don't know where that is, it's a little town right outside of Nashville. And that is where Loretta Lynn, the famous Loretta Lynn, her ranch and her campground is located just off of I-40. Lots of cabins, lots of fishing, lots of outdoor things to do. It's right on the Buffalo River right there. It meets with Kentucky, the Kentucky-Tennessee River border. It's a small town, but it's pretty. It's nice. It's a nice, quiet little town. And yes, you would want to raise your family there. Pretty much everyone knows everyone. Pretty much everyone knows everyone. That kind of makes everything that does happen there that's not good really, really sad, because the law knows everyone, and not by them being in trouble. It's just a small town. This Waverly community is hurting right now. They are devastated. They're devastated today. They had some really, yes, they did. We're going to get into that about the flooding as well. Yeah, they've had their tragedies, especially since 2021. In these last few years, they sure did. But these people are devastated. There is breaking news yesterday, like I said, and a family of 4 is now dead. A family of 4 is now dead. It was also very hard on the sheriff. It was hard for me to watch the sheriff. It was sad. He knew this family personally. Again, not from trouble, just personally. Everybody knows everybody. And it really upset me. I get upset real easy over stuff like that. But 4 people were found dead. And now they're saying that it was an unaliving. Police were called to the scene for a welfare check. I don't know who called that welfare check. It doesn't matter at this point. What does it matter? But they called for a welfare check. Somebody did. And it was after about 8 a.m., I believe. After it was reported that there was concern there at this home, the Humphreys County Sheriff's Office went, and they confirmed all 4 victims, 2 women, 2 adults, 2 women adults, and 2 children that were both boys were dead. They were dead. They were gone. And all 4 people had gunshot wounds. They found weapons there and all the things. Police are continuing their investigation. But at the same time, they say there's no threat to the public, and they believe this was a murder-suicide. Sheriff Chris Davis Boy, I feel sorry for him. And the Humphrey County Sheriff's Office said, you know, they were really rocked by this. Very upsetting. He had tears in his eyes. He said they went to do this welfare check call along East Little Richard Road. Was it Richard Road? And said they did not have any threats to the area. This all happened yesterday, Friday. All of it was coming out Friday afternoon. It happened, my understanding, a little bit after 8 a.m. 2 adults that were women and 2 male children. Police were devastated. The community was devastated. They were all in shock. They are all still in shock. But they did say they are treating it as a keyword. I'm going to say, I don't like these keywords, as a suspected murder-suicide. I can't stress to any of you enough, any of you, ever. I try to do it now a lot on my lives, especially around the holidays. But can't stress to you enough, please hear me. If you need help and you don't feel right or your gut's telling you something wrong, anything your gut tells you about yourself or about anyone else, please call 988. I always say 911. Call 911 in an emergency, but call 988. 988, you can call or you can text 988. And they will text you back. They will talk to you. They will help you get through. Don't let it get so far. Yeah, my friends' parents did too, and yeah, it's very sad. She lived on her ranch in Hurricane Mills. We always went to Waverly for groceries and shopping. Absolutely, Angel Wings. Absolutely. Hey, Jude. Yes, thank you. 988 will help you. You can also go to 988lifeline.org. 988lifeline.org. It's so important. I cannot stress that enough. There's other numbers out there, but to me, that's just the easiest, more simplest way. And when you're in a crisis, what do you need? Something quick, fast, and in a hurry. But they are treating this as a suspected murder-suicide, and I can't stress to any of you enough if you need help to get it. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating, but I mean that, and I mean it with all of my heart. You all matter. We can get through anything. Every life matters. Every life matters, and there is help out there. You just got to ask for it. You just got to do it, and you don't even have to show your face. You can overcome, I feel in my opinion, you can overcome anything. You may not think you can. My mama used to say, if you don't know what to do, don't do nothing. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything. Well, I used to think that was silly, but I don't think that's silly anymore. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything. Don't do anything drastic. In this case, don't do anything drastic. Call for help. Reach out to somebody. This is in Middle Tennessee, for those coming in, Waverly, Tennessee, and it's very tragic. The community is grieving, and they're asking for prayers. prayers mean a lot to those people. So if you believe, pray. When you say you're going to pray, mean it. These were all family members. They said the call came in about 8:30 a.m. yesterday morning for a welfare check. And one says that it was one of the ladies was an elderly lady. You know, it was 2 females and 2 young males. They said they have never went out to the home in the past. There's never been any trouble or anything like that that they know of. They did call, and TBI is also involved. See, all of Tennessee's not the same. People believe in asking for help. They get their egos out of the way. Just saying. Just saying. But they did call TBI in. You know, about 2 months ago, they just had a plant blow up there in Waverly. They had an explosion. I believe it was back in October. Many lives at that time was destroyed. You know, people was hurt. I think there's 2 that's still unidentified. We all watched that AES plant. There was a huge explosion at that time. And of course, it was shut down. Many people lost their jobs. Many people lost their lives, their friends, their families. Again, the police knew everybody, and they lost people they loved as well. People they knew, people they grew up with. I reported on it back then. I think the world watched it. It didn't stop there. There was floods back in 21 that destroyed and took lives. Unbelievable in itself. People have not forgot. Floods destroyed people's homes. The water rised quickly. Even Loretta Lynn's ranch. Nobody was immune. People lost so much. So in the last few years, Waverly, Tennessee, Humphreys County, that small town, has lost so much and have had so much grief. So many people in the flood, the explosion, and now this. We're going to watch some video. Some of it could be triggering for you, but we're going to put it up. Fair disclaimer, fair use under Section 107 of the Copyright Act makes allowance for fair use for news reporting, research, and all of those things. And we're all going to learn together. We're all going to hear together. So let's play. Give me just a second here. And as always, they may not be in order, but it don't matter. Let's watch.
Unbelievable new glimpse tonight at what the Waverly flooding looked like, just how fast the water moved in and changed the situation from bad to worse. Tonight, we're speaking with a Waverly man who lost his home, but says neighbors saved his life and his family's. As News Channel 5's Jason Lamb shows us, all the while, the cameras on his home We're rolling.
This is video that may be hard for some people to watch. It shows the sheer power of the floodwaters that washed over Waverly. The video comes from the home surveillance camera of Michael Phillips. We'll let him walk you through it. What was it like for you looking at that video for the first time?
Well, looking back, I was telling people that, literally it seemed like water went from nothing to several feet of water in my house in a matter of, 5 to 10 minutes. And after I thinking about that, and I'm going,
So sorry.
It wasn't
Oh my
that fast.
God.
But actually seeing it was that fast. By the time we got the kids up, which was a few minutes later, the water was already coming up over the porch and into the house, probably about a foot of water. And even with, a couple of feet of water, when it's raging, you can't maneuver in it. The only other option was going up on the roof to safety.
What are we looking at right now?
That's my truck and the neighbor's car, and my truck's going to hit this one house right here. It ended up in front of this house here is a friend of mine. It ended up in his house. I think the main thing I think about is, the lives that were lost. I've had 2 close cousins that perished in it, and I had a friend that tried to save somebody else by jumping in, and he drowned. And just, why?
See that current? That's about like what I was in when I almost drowned.
What caused this? Never seen anything like this before.
It will carry you away.
I just want everybody just to continue with the prayers and the thoughts, especially for the people that lost loved ones. It's going to be a process, but I think we're going to get back to a good place eventually.
Michael, thank you so much for talking with us.
No problem.
I really appreciate it.
All right.
See that current? I don't know if I had my video on or not. That current, that's kind of what I was in, and that will take you away. They will sweep you away. And as you saw, I thought it was important to show that first. They had their bad share of the floods there. That was in 21, and horrible. A lot of people watched, nothing they could do. And if they tried, they lost their lives. They lost their house. They lost their livelihood. They lost everything. So they are continuously trying to rebuild there. So many things happened, Let's watch some more.
Not just here in the mid-state, but really across the country. For 2 months now, 16 families have mourned their loved ones, all killed in the explosion at Accurate Energetic Systems, about 60 miles west of Nashville.
Well, agencies from across the country stepped in to investigate. Humphreys County Sheriff Chris Davis really became the face of the response. Amanda Roberts sat down with the sheriff on what he's learned in the wake of this tragedy.
It tells a story.
Nearly 20 years as sheriff, his successes and heartbreak adorn his office shelves and walls.
I got my old recorder that I used to have in narcotics and just different things through my career.
He hands me what he believes sets him apart.
There's something that you'll notice about it that's probably not on a lot of the other ones, and that's my cell phone number.
A number to connection and care. Humphreys County Sheriff Chris Davis says it's a lesson he believes he, his department, and community learned through the 2021 Waverly floods.
The devastation that we went through, and then did it change me emotionally? Absolutely. Did it help me prepare for things like AES? Absolutely. Is my cup still full of emotions? Yes.
October 10th, he remembers the explosion, the immediate action and investigation.
I said, what do we got? He said, I've got a lot of people missing.
But while response was swift, what also slowly unfolded were grief and helplessness too.
We can't go no further. We've got to secure this. And we've got some drones. Man, that was an extremely hard period of time right there.
Good
That
people
was
there, Raymond. Good
the hard
people.
part.
Having to exhibit restraint,
Absolutely.
knowing that there are people
Absolutely.
who could use your help.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was
people
the
hate
extreme
you,
hard part.
Everybody.
That's one of the things that I look at and remember so vividly was sitting down and having to talk with some of those families.
The weeks of press conferences and investigations, he felt that grief freely and out in the open. And those across the world felt it with him too.
I think I don't feel that it makes me a weaker person. I don't feel that it makes me, but I just think it tells people that I care. And I think it shows people my heart a little bit. You know, I never dreamed that somebody would take the time from New Zealand or, wherever across the world, to send us emails.
His heart, though, stays close to home, pledging to protect his rural county with care.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And compassion.
Absolutely.
Reporting in Humphreys County, I'm Amanda Roberts for News Channel 5.
So, yeah, those are just some of the things that they have dealt with throughout, especially since 2021. But let's get to this. Hold on, this happened yesterday.
Breaking news alert tonight. Law enforcement is investigating after 2 adults and 2 children were found dead inside a home this afternoon. It's happening along East Little Richland Road in the Waverly area. News 2's Kelly Milan is live from Waverly with the latest. Kelly, what do we know?
Hey, Tori, this is the street that's blocked off where the house is that received a call earlier this morning on a welfare check. That's what deputies found, 4 bodies. The sheriff confirming today that 2 of the bodies are adults, 2 belong to children. The sheriff also getting emotional in the press conference, saying he knew the family, people knew the family, and this is a tragic situation. Take a listen.
Here again, small town America. Here again, I know the families, so we're gonna do right by them. We're gonna respect them, and we're gonna do right by them.
Tori, there is no active threat at the time. No one is in custody. The sheriff confirmed they are investigating this as a murder-suicide situation. We'll keep you updated with any breaking news that comes our way. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Kelly. Sheriff Davis, of course, referencing how Humphreys County was also the site of a massive explosion that killed 16 people just a few months ago. As soon as we learn more about what happened today, we will provide you updates on air and on WKRN+.
Credit WKRN. I don't know where the video went. So am I muted or y'all just not seeing the news station? Hold on just a minute. Let's see what's going on here.
Now starting at just $99.
Micro.
Live, up-to-the-minute coverage. This is News 2 at 6.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with it. I can hear it from this end. Hold on,
because it smells like it.
Tonight, two Arkansas men arrested after a traffic stop leads to the discovery of guns.
Okay, so anyway, I don't know. I'm going to take that one down. That's channel 5. All right, hold on. I don't know where that one went. I could hear it from this end. I could hear it from this end. Okay, here, I think this is it. Hold on a minute. I think this is it. Hold on, let me share it again. No, that's the flood. Hold on. Where did it go? Okay, that's it, I think.
The unfolds in a tight-knit Middle Tennessee community.
4 people are dead.
That might be the same.
The situation now being investigated as a murder-suicide. It happened this afternoon in Waverly. News 2's Kelly Milan was there on scene. She spoke with the Humphreys County Sheriff and neighbors, and she shares more tonight.
I mean, it's a quiet street. This is the craziest thing that's ever happened on this street.
Neighbors in disbelief after a devastating discovery in this small town. Early Friday morning, deputies were called into this home in Waverly for a welfare check after a report of concern. When they arrived, deputies found 4 bodies inside. The Humphreys County Sheriff confirmed the victims were 2 adult women and 2 children, both boys. At a press conference earlier today, Sheriff Chris Davis said this case is especially painful because he personally knows the family.
Small town America. Here again, I know the families. So we're going to do right by them. We're going to respect them, and we're going to do right by them.
The sheriff says all 4 victims died from gunshot wounds. Investigators are treating this as a murder-suicide situation. A neighbor told News 2 off camera he heard gunshots go off this morning. Other neighbors like Newberry, who's lived his entire life on this street, gathered nearby, searching for answers.
It's a very quiet town. It is. It's a small town. You tell someone something and they all know, you know. It's just a quiet town.
A community grieving. Once again, the sheriff asking anyone with information to contact his office and to say a prayer.
Prayers, absolutely prayers. So.
The investigation is ongoing. Authorities say there is no active threat at this time to the public and no one is in custody. More details are expected in the coming days. Back to you.
What's the secret?
So yeah, that happened. Donna, I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but I explained my whole situation in Waverly, Tennessee at the beginning of this video. So you might want to go back. I don't really know who you're talking to. It's okay, whoever you're talking to. I'm just saying, but this is a tragedy. It's a very small town, and you know, yes. So there's that. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. So, yeah, it's so much is going on. So much has went on, you know, with them, to them, and it's very sad. You know, all of it's so sad. That is a good question, but you know, they could have lost somebody. They couldn't live with it. I don't know about this elderly lady. You know, they didn't want to leave her behind. You know, we don't know, but it's still being investigated. Hey, Sharon. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Thank you for coming in and being here. I hope you do rewind and watch. It's not a real long live, but I did want to come on here and talk about this. This is breaking news out of Waverly, Tennessee, that happened yesterday. Small town. They've had their share of everything. Floods, explosions, and everything since 2021. It's been really sad for them. No, I don't either. No, not related, she said. Yeah, but we don't know. They're still investigating. Anything could happen, but the point is that they were called for a welfare check yesterday at around 8:30 a.m. And when they went out, they found 4 people dead, 2 adults, females, 1 was elderly, and then 2 kids, male. So all in itself is very sad. Hold on just a minute.
We're on scene here in Waverly, Tennessee, where 4 people were found dead in a home this morning. We just spoke with the sheriff, and he told us they are investigating this as a homicide, but they don't believe there's a threat to the public, and they're not looking for any outside suspects right now. Came around to the other side so you can see what it looks like from this angle here of East Little Richland Road. Here, the home we believe is up this hill. This call came in as a welfare check around 8:30 this morning, and that's when police entered the home and found those 4 people dead from gunshot wounds. We know it was 2 adult women and 2 boys who were minors. The sheriff did tell us these 4 people are family, and he actually got a little bit choked up as he was speaking about them because he said that he knows this family personally. He said this is very shocking because they've never had any previous calls to this residence that he knows of. They are still investigating this. Sheriff said it's going to take a while to do this investigation, and he also said that they called in the TBI to help. We're working right now on talking to some neighbors and getting some more information about this situation to share with you. We're on scene here in Waverly, Tennessee, where 4 people were found dead in a home this morning. We just spoke with the sheriff, and he told us they are investigating this as a homicide, but they don't believe there's a threat to the public, and they're not looking for any outside suspects right now. Came around to the other side so you can see what it looks like from this angle here of East Little Richland Road. Here, the home we believe is up this hill. This call came in as a welfare check around 8:30 this morning, and that's when police entered the home and found those 4 people dead from gunshot wounds. We know it was 2 adult women and 2 boys who were minors. The sheriff did tell us these 4 people are family, and he actually got a little bit choked up as he was speaking about them because he said that he knows this family personally. He said this is very shocking because they've never had any previous calls to this residence that he knows of. They are still investigating this. Sheriff said it's going to take a while to do this investigation, and he also said that they called in the TBI to help. We're working right now on talking to some neighbors and getting some more information about this situation to share with you.
So there was that. And, I just want to say, send out prayers, many prayers to them. They're not going to have a good day today. Their New Year's is starting off terrible, terrible. Family members have told who did the shooting, distant kin to the oldest lady. Oh my God, I am so sorry, Donna. Prayers to you, prayers for your family, prayers, many prayers going out. So Donna, is this what they are saying, a murder suicide, or is it anything more nefarious? You don't have to tell us who did the shooting or anything like that. Just wondering, just asking. So, yeah, prayers to Donna, prayers to Donna's family. Absolutely. Absolutely. Every life matters. Every life matters. And if you're having problems or you're having a gut feeling or you feel something's wrong with you or someone else, please call that 988. Please call it. This is horrible. This is horrible. This happened yesterday morning, and they need all the prayer that they can get. So just pray for them. I'm going to leave you now. We will play the song out, and I hope all of you have a blessed day. Put in many praying hands and really pray for these people, pray for their families. And we'll keep you updated if anything else comes out. I'm keeping my eye on Little John. Anything else comes out from there, Jonathan Bowley, anything comes out from there or anything else. So I will let you know. Let's play this out.
She was born and bred in Nashville, but she walks the beaches down in Florida sand. A mother and wife, a daughter, a sister, trying hard to do the best she can. She found her voice with a heavy heart, looking for purpose with trembling hands. And giving this all a new start, moving ahead, speaking for ones who can't. And she says, I am who I am, I'll stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be speaking for the ones unheard, 'cause she's got a caring heart that won't be turned. Her mama fought cancer while she was searching, stories that needed a gentle voice. We saw summer's name and felt the heartache, and tried to bring light where there was no choice. And when she heard us, Sebastian, her sadness rose. She prays for truth through the noise. She'll follow wherever the story goes, seeking their dignity, a child's joy. She says, I am who I am, I'll stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be speaking for the ones unheard, 'cause she's got a caring heart that won't be turned. She said, I am who I am, I stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be speaking for the ones unheard. She's got a caring heart that won't be turned.
Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful day. And yes, Donna, if you want to talk to me, please email me. Tell Hey Jude, tell one of the mods. I'll be more than happy to have you up on my panel. We will honor your family. I am so sorry this happened. I am so, so sorry. Many prayers to you. Many prayers. Hey, let them, honey. Many prayers to everybody in Waverly, Tennessee. This is heartbreaking, and news is still coming out. Thank you. And if y'all will, drop my email, Smiley Story, SMILEY STOREY, you at yahoo.com. I'll be more than happy to do whatever I can to help. Many, many, many prayers. Many prayers to you all. I love you all. I will see you in the streets, YouTube streets, that is.
Her smile shines as bright as the stars at night. Her heart is as kind as can be. She has the patience of a saint, but if you push her, oh Lordy. A straight talker is Smiley. She's the salt of the earth. Make no mistake, she matters. Catch Smiley's story on a live stream. Oh boy, that girl can matter. Go Smiley. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. Missing posters and stories of heartache and fear. She tells us all of the heartbreaking tears. She can sniff out the guilty from a mile away. If Smiley's on the case, then she's here to stay. She cares about these missing children. She cares deeply about them all. She speaks the truth with integrity. For the truth, she will seek it all. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. Smiley's questions are like a heat-seeking missile. She's going straight for the bullseye. Don't ever believe you can fool her. She's too wise, man, she won't comply. She values freedom like the 4th of July. She values respect even more. If you want to earn a place at Smiley's table, watch the clock, it takes time for sure. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. If you break her trust, you're done for. Trust don't grow back like grass. So don't give Smiley a reason to doubt you, or that friendship will shatter like glass. She's a damn good woman, that much we know. She puts in the hours to bring them kids home. If your child is missing, you want Smiley on the case. She is always willing and she gives so much grace. She's a Smiley, alright. She's a Smiley. Make no mistake why she's here. She's Smiley, alright. She's Smiley. If you're guilty, she'll smell out your fear. If you're guilty, you better feel fear.
Thank you for coming, y'all. I will see you in the streets, YouTube streets, that is. Y'all be good, be kind, and have a pleasant day. I hope everybody's new year is wonderful. And Donna, if you want to talk, just let me know. Reach out to me. I'm on Messenger on Facebook under Smiley Story as well. And again, my email address is Smiley, SMILEY, Story, STOREY, to you. Many prayers to your family. Many prayers to Humphrey County, Waverly, Tennessee, the sheriff, everybody there. Thank you all for being here. Please hit them thumbs up. I love you all. Have a great, beautiful day.